In this example, we want to use properties of logs, including change of base, to simplify the following expressions. So the first one we have is log base 3 of x to the fourth times y minus 5 cubed. And the main thing we're using here are the rules for logs of a product and logs of powers. So I can first use the logs of product rule to split this into log base 3 of x to the fourth plus log base 3 of y minus 5 cubed. And then I can pull down the powers to the front using that power rule. This will then become 4 log base 3 of x plus 3 log base 3 of y minus 5. And note that now, since we have a y minus 5 inside the log, there is no rule to handle the log of a difference. So this here is as simplified as this can get. There is nothing else I can do to make this expression any simpler or any easier. That just is how it has to stay. For the second, we have log base x of 5x. And there's a couple ways you can handle simplifying this out first. So one way is by first using the change of base formula. So change of base formula tells me that this is the same thing as the natural log of 5x over the natural log of x, which is simpler as it is because now they can use in the calculator. But what I can do on top of that is I can also now split the log of 5x on top into a log of 5 plus a log of x divided by natural log of x. And then as a last step, I can split this into two fractions. And the two fractions I would get here would be natural log of 5 over natural log of x, and then plus natural log of x over natural log of x, but that last part becomes 1. So I will get natural log of 5 over natural log of x plus 1. As a second approach, you could also take this first expression and just do the product rule right away on this, and get this should be log base x of 5 plus log base x of x, and we know that log base x of x is 1 for any x. This becomes log base x of 5 plus 1, and using change of base, these two are equivalent. So either of those would be acceptable for a expanded simplified answer for this expression, because they are equivalent expressions at this point. So that simply is how we can use the properties of logs to help us split up and simplify and solve out for these different more complicated expressions.